Hi, I'm Dr. Ellis Orozco, and thanks for listening to this video podcast. I hope you have a great weekend. Hi, and thanks for listening in. I wanted us to reflect this weekend a little bit about the idea of faith and finding peace. There's this story in the Gospel of Mark where Jesus is entering into this village, and the synagogue ruler comes to him. His name is Jairus, and he throws himself at Jesus' feet and pleads with him to come with him because his daughter is deathly ill. And he makes this statement. He says, "I want you to come and heal her." And it says that Jesus followed him. But I want you to see this amazing faith in that statement. This synagogue ruler has heard about Jesus. He maybe has even seen Jesus heal some people. And he has no doubt in his heart that if Jesus wants to, he can heal his daughter. And so Jesus begins to follow him. And in the crowd, there's this woman who has had this issue with bleeding for many years, and none of the doctors have been able to heal her. And she thinks that if she can just touch Jesus's robe, that like the hem of his rabbinical robe or shawl, that she'll be healed. And so she does, and she is healed. And again, there's this sense of this amazing faith that somehow she knows if I can just touch him, I'll get healed. And she experiences that. And Jesus, in fact, when he discovers what has happened, he says to her, "Your faith has healed you." But then Jesus and Jairus, having been interrupted briefly by the woman, continue on their way. But someone from Jairus' household arrives and tells them, "Your daughter has died." And there's this moment of profound sadness in the scene. And Jesus turns to Jairus and he says something amazing to him. He says, "Don't be afraid, just believe." And again, we have this moment where someone has the chance to exhibit this kind of crazy faith. Now, what I want to say to you this weekend is that these moments happen throughout our lives, that you're going to have some of those moments this weekend where you will have a chance, an opportunity to practice your faith. Moments when Jesus will come to you and say, "Don't be afraid, just believe." And I want you to begin to see those moments as opportunities to flex your faith muscles, opportunities to actually practice your faith. We talk about faith all the time. We read about faith when we read the Bible and in books about faith. But the critical moment is when we have that chance, that opportunity, and I would even say that joy to actually practice our faith. Jesus goes over to Jairus' house, and you probably know the end of the story. He heals Jairus' daughter. He brings her back to life. And there's this amazing celebration as Jairus experiences the fruit of his faith. He practices that moment where Jesus says to him, "Don't be afraid, just believe." The Bible tells us that perfect love drives out fear, that where there is God's love, there can be no fear. And so this weekend, I want you to reflect on that. And I want you to look for those God moments, those opportunities that the Spirit of God is going to give you to actually practice your faith. God bless you, and have a great weekend.